You're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson, episode 203. Hey there, you're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast. My name is Angela Henderson, and on this show, we talk about improving your business, life, or both by having amazing and rich conversations with brilliant guests who will inspire you and who will give you tips and tricks to help you grow both in life and in business. Well, hey there, you amazing human, and welcome back to another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Ange, from Angela Henderson Consulting, where I'm an international award-winning business consultant and coach who has helped thousands of amazing women business owners get all the pieces in place to have consistent 4- and 5-figure months, and then on to 6- and 7+ figure years without burning out in the process. Today is a solo episode, and one that might be exactly what you need to hear. Remember, you're right on time. And if you're listening to this, it's probably a nudge from the universe that it's what you may need to hear. Your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver your current results. Let that sink in for a little minute. Your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver your current results. A powerful quote from James Clear, who wrote the book Atomic Habits. This quote couldn't be more accurate. If you take a moment to reflect on your life and business right now and are 100% honest with yourself, your current actions and behaviors are what's leading you to your current results. I know when I have this conversation with my paid clients and literally say to them, your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver your current results. It can be triggering for some. Maybe it triggered you too, or maybe it was exactly what you needed to hear to start making some big changes. Why? Because if you want a different outcome, you will need to reflect, rethink, and maybe redesign something in your life or business in order to make the changes you need. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Take, for example, me. I would like to have overall better health. I'd like to have more energy. My current habit, when I literally say that I drive through McDonald's every single morning and get a Diet Coke, I mean, that would probably be okay. But every single morning, I also get a bacon and egg McMuffin. Literally, I've been doing this for months now. So it's probably not a good habit that is going to get me the results that I want. My current results are I'm not having better health and I still have limited energy. So in this instance, I either keep doing what I'm doing or I start to make some changes, right? Your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver you your current results. If you continue with your current mindset, your limiting beliefs, the stories that aren't serving you, current habits and routines that aren't serving you, you're going to continue in the trajectory that you're currently in. The reality is, if you want a different outcome than what you're currently already getting, something needs to change. Because whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. So you might be sitting there going, well, that's great, Ange. Thanks for the trigger, right? Thanks for bringing this to my awareness. Thanks for really bringing it to the surface. What can I do? There's 3 things that I would encourage you to do. 1, take a piece of paper and write down on that piece of paper the habits that you'd like to change. Then once you look at all those habits, I want you to look at, out of all of those habits, what's the number 1 thing that would make the biggest impact in your life or your business or both of them. Then run, not walk, and book in to work with a hypnotherapist or RTT specialist, because this is where the magic happens. If you want real change, you're going to need to get to the root of what's going on, because the surface level shit is just that, shit. It's only going to get you so far. In the last 12 months, I've done 16 sessions of hypnotherapy, and it's been a game changer. 1 session of hypnotherapy equals like literally 30,000 plus sessions of having to do talking therapy. And as an ex-mental health clinician of 15 plus years who used to do talking therapy one-on-one with clients and group therapy with clients and use DBT and CBT with clients, I'm here to tell you that this will work for some people 100%. But if you want fast and to the root of what's going on and really getting to your subconscious, this is where the hypnotherapy comes in. And in my opinion, and also my personal experience by doing 16 hypnotherapy sessions, this has been key. Now you might say, well, Andrew, why are you still continuing to go through McDonald's and have your Diet Coke every day? I have not addressed this particular problem with my hypnotherapist, but I will give you an example of what I have done in hypnotherapy, just one of the 16. One of my, I got on my hypnotherapy session and the lady said, Ange, anything happened this week that you want to talk about? Anything good, anything bad? And I was like, actually, you know what? A client of mine reached out to me and said, I thought if I worked with you one-on-one, I would get a bunch of templates. And when this client said this, I was a little bit triggered because the thing is I have hundreds of templates that I give clients, but because I only give the templates that individuals need to decrease the overwhelm, give them the momentum and get them the results they need, is I don't give them just a bucket load of templates. That's what people think they need. What people need is condensed to the point, and that's what I was doing. But I was still a little bit triggered. Obviously, she was triggered by something. That's a whole nother story. But I can only talk about why was I triggered. So the hypnotherapist said, well, let's just see what happens. So they count you down. And then she said, we'll be where we need to be. And so she counted me down. And when we got there, when we got to 1, I was standing in my mother's kitchen about 20 years ago, and our laptop was open, and I saw my name, my brother's name, and my sister's name on the laptop. And I was thinking in my head, what the hell is mom doing? Like, why is our names on the laptop? And then I was like, had a look. And she had just started dating after separating from my dad. And so she's like on eHarmony or God knows, some dating website, right? And I remember looking at my name first, and my name was like, Angela's in medical school. She's got a GPA of 4.0 and all this stuff. But the thing was, none of that was true. I was actually doing my undergrad at the time in psychology and sociology. My GPA was like 2.5. I was barely passing, if I'm honest, because I was off partying all the time. Like what she had said about me was so far from the truth. Same thing when I briefly looked at my brothers and my sisters. None of it was true. But I'm now 43. And I had never really thought about it whatsoever. But guess what? When that client said to me, I thought I was going to have more templates because I was working with you one-on-one, and I got triggered. I was triggered because deep down in my subconscious, I didn't think I was enough. Not enough for my clients because I sure the hell wasn't enough for my mother. So then we did some work around that. And she said, do you need to say anything to your mom, etc.? But what I'm saying is there's no way I would have gotten to the root of what was going on, which was enoughness, right? Through talking therapy. I genuinely believe that. And if I did, it probably would have taken me literally 50 to 60 sessions. So as you can see, how powerful is that? I mean, so powerful. So if you're really wanting to make change, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to get to the root, right? So as I mentioned, this was just a short episode today, and I hope it's got you thinking about what you need to change, because I said at the start, your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver your current results. Your current habits are perfectly designed to deliver your current results. Before I wrap today, if you're wanting to change your habits, wanting to get some momentum in your business, then I'd love to invite you to my new program, Profit Pillars Kickstart, Gaining Momentum with a 90-Day Sprint. This is my brand new coaching program for women in business who want to go from stuck, unmotivated, and lost to developing a laser-focused strategy, giving you the clarity, tools, and community you need to achieve both short and long-term goals in a 90-day sprint. Inside of my 90-day sprint, some of the things that you could gain would be clarity and strategic direction, increase in revenue, boosting momentum, understanding specifically what to focus on for your individual business, a stronger mindset, building your new networks, increasing your confidence, and 100 plus other amazing things. Included inside of the 90-day Profit Pillars Sprint, you're going to get a 30-minute one-on-one strategy session with me to personalize your 90-day roadmap to success. You're going to get 3 monthly, so 1 every single month, live group goal-setting sessions, workshops with guest expert, monthly live group sessions. You're going to get fortnightly live hot seat calls where you get personal coaching from me, co-working sessions. You're also going to get access to our business vault with over 40 plus trainings, and also access to our private Facebook community. Cost for this 90-day sprint to get you from where you're at to where you want to go is just simply $15 a day. Spots are limited, as I like to keep the group small and intimate. You can send me a DM over on Instagram if you'd like to secure a spot, or you can send me an email at info@angelahenderson.com.au, as our sales page for this hasn't been designed yet. And before I sign off, please remember that my team and I will be putting together the show notes for this episode over at angelahenderson.com.au. I hope this episode has got you thinking about X, Y, and Z, whatever that is for you in your life. I look forward to you joining me in my 90-day Profit Pillars Kickstart 90-day sprint. And have a fabulous day, you amazing human. And I look forward to you joining me again next week for another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson. www.angelahenderson.com.au